A dog can get mighty hungry when he doesn't get his chuckwagon, because dogs love the soft meat-like chunks, the brown crunchy bits, the rich broth chuckwagon makes when you add warm water. Serve your dog chuckwagon. Chances are he's already waiting for it.
Yeah, I used to love those chuckwagon commercials with that Chuck, that rider, just going, yeah, yeah. If you look close, you see him kind of animated. Well, I think you guys know that Chase the Chuckwagon is an Atari 2600 game. And yeah, it looks something like that. And the cartridge is Spectravision, so it kind of has that shiny label. And as you guys know, you could achieve it by answering to this ad where you might have gotten a coupon or maybe a proof of purchase and sent away for the Chase the Chuck the Wagon game for Atari 2600. And it's rare, and I think a lot of guys get caught up in thinking if it's rare, they have to have it. Well, you know me, I got a lot of Atari games, and I love them, and I love my Atari. But if a game is rare but kind of sucks, I don't think I add it to my collection. I made a choice a while back just to not to do that. But of course, I want to play it, and I can play it on Uno Kart. Now, Chase the Chuckwagon, you want to hit game select instead of game reset, and that's how you get the game going.
When he doesn't get his chuckwagon, because dogs love the soft meat-like chunks, the brown crunchy bits.
And you're basically just going through a maze. You've probably seen the images and got excited. Well, don't get too excited. See, I'm moving my doggy over here, just going through here. And if you beat the maze without having that dog catcher touch you, you try to get this bowl. Got it. As it passes you by, and then they're saying that the dog got his doggy food. And that's $100 bonus, 100-point bonus. So that's okay. And so you go on to the next screen, and it does change colors, and it's a different maze. And I imagine back in the day, I sure wish that we had Chuckwagon dog food, because you want your dog to have something good. And we just gave him that dry science diet. But Chuckwagon's talking about adding water and kind of making gravy and chunky kind of meat-like food. My dog would have loved it. I also remember those commercials for Gaines Burgers where you kind of opened up that little, plastic and you're, when this item hits you like it just did, it freezes the clock. And if you can't get up to the Chuckwagon in time when the clock ends, that's how you lose a life. You also lose a life. Oh, going for the bonus. I didn't get it this time. Notice how the bonus item, the bowl basically, goes quicker on that second time. And then you get to another maze. Now, I do love the Chuckwagon, and so does this doggy.
All across America, the great taste of Chuckwagon is stopping dogs in their tracks. Why? Because Chuckwagon brand dog food is made with 3 great tastes, all coated with real...
Don't let that dog catcher touch you. That's how you die.
Great taste that'll
Ooh, real
stop
meat
in its
juices.
tracks. Chuckwagon.
Yeah.
Chuckwagon from Purina.
Yeah, I sure would have liked my dog to have enjoyed some Chuckwagon. But I'll tell you what, if you're going to get caught up in chasing this game down just because it's rare, just so you can brag to the rest of the old goats in Atari age and Atari and beyond that you have it, and those are the only people that are going to praise you, well, I don't know, instead of being called Chase the Chuckwagon, maybe it should be called Chase the Fuckwagon, because you're just jumping on the bandwagon to get the rare game so you can prove to the rest of the Atari collectors you got a rare game, and you'll find that Chase the Chuckwagon is more like Upchuck Wagon, because you're going to be upchucking when you realize you spent all that money, it came in the mail, you played this game, and it sucks cock. But you do get different mazes at least. And you're just trying to get the dog up to the chuck wagon before the maze runs out, before time runs out, or before the so-called dog catcher did it again. And now for the bonus. It does go quicker. Get that. Got it. So that's worth 100 points. That's what they call the bonus in Chase the Chuck Wagon. The whole thing of eating the bowl and pushing the button in time. Hey, speaking of cock and dogs and everything, I hate to say it, but have you ever seen a dog that's got a bigger dick than you? It ain't cool, man, but it does happen. I've seen dogs with bigger dicks than me. Look at that dog. No, man. Damn. I hate to say it, man, but that dog's got a bigger dick than me, and it does not feel good.
Forces of Skeletor.
Skeletor likes that joke. Well, we can make fun of Skeletor for being made of bone, but if you think about it, only Skeletor's face is bone. The rest of him he's pretty built. He's got a lot of meat on him if you think about it. So, I hate to say it, but Skeletor probably does have a big cock.
Skeletor.
Yep. It sounds like he does, based on that reaction. So, Chase the Chuck Wagon, I can't really say I love it. Do you have to have it? No, you don't. That's what I'm trying to say. You don't have to have it. Just take my review and get over it. The only reason you really want it is kind of like as an investment. But I sure do love that Chuck Wagon.
When dogs go after the great taste of CHUCKWAGON, there's no stopping them. CHUCKWAGON brand dog food from Purina. The great gravy taste dogs love to chase.
Yeah, more like Chase the Fuck Wagon. That's my review. Have a good night.